push down enough towers against the Tinker, because getting the double Forward Spirits at level 15, by then you're pushing into March of the Machines and enough AoE that the double Forward Spirits isn't really the difference maker for a push in my mind.
Yeah.
Mid lane Puppey, going to harass Dendy down some.
They're going to be able to get a stun into a Sunstrike, into a Disruption, and very early First Blood should be here for Secret against Dendy's Tinker. So, good start out there for Secret, and Navi not able to get that information across fast enough.
Just staying off the map applies pressure in itself right now. But Kezu's got his Arcane Boot, so his farm rate's going to really accelerate now. He's able to farm the jungle, he can get the bounty rune, then he can go right back to the lane, and we'll be looking at a very fast mech as a result.
Nice timing there from Puppey. They'll still get the Disruption. Now, he doesn't have the mana for another Magic Missile, so they should not be able to get this kill unless RMN runs in the wrong direction. They still have the Sunstrike. It's on point! RMN gets taken out by MP. Nicely played.
Yeah, very, very well done.
Going to play back even though they don't know about the Invis specifically. He is playing passive enough at the right time. General's going to try and do a wraparound on Kezu, but they already have the TP coming in from Puppey. So General is going to find himself in a 1v2 scenario against a Black Hole as well. Looks like they should be able to get this kill. Meanwhile, while we're watching that, it looks like MP did not play as conservatively as we hoped. The Invis rune does strike a kill in mid.
Yeah. Good move from Puppey. That Radiant Observer at top, just knowing that Axe was trying to go behind the lane, get a bit greedy going for the conversions, and it's definitely worth using those early Black Holes to get solo kills on core heroes, be it an off-laner, mid-laner, a carry. Secret now, first Metamorphosis.
Mid-1 going to turn on the Biver, will be able to pick up that kill. Pycat can't do much to help his support. Kezu actually drops pretty low in that top lane. General missing the call still. But I'm not sure how Kezu dropped so low that a Culling Blade would have finished him off. But either way, they do manage to get away and keep that lead over General, who was actually going to be going for a Vanguard before, but it looks like after that death, he's going to switch it up to the faster Blink Dagger.
Yeah, I saw that too, and it was interesting. I think if you're just staying in the lane early, Shadow Demon gets found by Pyke at bottom. The Vanguard makes sense against the Enigma and what was struggling him in lane, but as far as there's a big 5v5 clash, but they want to try
Dagger.
Uh-oh,
this is going to be bad. If they get this quick kill, nice. The Tornado comes in. Now the swap. They'll be able to get the catch. General is going to be caught by a stun. Malphist up as well. With the help of the Reflection, they'll be able to turn that, and as you said, turn this into a tower push with the Metamorphosis.
To these aggressive plays and defend towers a bit better against the Terrorblade, but
I like that Pykat's playing so aggressively, trying to create that space for the Tinker. They're going to be able to go for this 3-man rotation Reflection, and they will manage to pick up that one with the Eclipse. Navi, though, are going to have a straggler here. General's been... Oh, nice 2-man crush, actually. That's going to be able to catch Puppey as well with double kill onto Dendy. Now the jump forward. MP's been caught. He couldn't ghost walk out of that one. A call from General reveals the mid laner of Secret. They managed to pick up 3 kills.
Space for the Terrorblade and for the Invoker.
Pylai Die is going to run into Dendy. This is perfect. Puppey's coming in too, but General's ready for the counter. Ready to go with the Blink Dagger at some point in time. Goes for Pylai Die. Dendy's still in trouble though. The EMP and the Purge is going to be able to blast him out. General, he managed to get the Culling Blade, but the movement speed, it's delayed, and General is going to die as well. 2 cores down from Navi. All that for little old Pylai Die. That's his specialty. Die for kills for Secret.
Now that, Tinker is his travels, so you also has maxed out the March, so even though you killed the Tinker once, by the time you get to those towers, he's back alive, and you're in it's very dangerous to the Axe Blink.
All right, man.
Found it? Okay.
Yeah, it was a disruption. He goes for the TP.
There's still 4 Secret heroes able to fight.
And it looks like they're going to catch Pycat here. Maybe turn this into a tier 1, swap back into a Tornado. That is one of the things. This offensive swap is going to be so deadly with the Invoker and the Terrorblade. Pylai Die may be caught here, General. 6,700 net worth is trying to pick up just a 4-staff for right now to give him some opportunities. Puppey's going to be found by RMN and Pycat. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. They can even get a Culling Blade in. Get themselves some nice movement speed, see if they can go for more. But Secret are already back and playing mid.
Navi have the heroes and the items to defend any 5-man push. And that's where you're gonna see TB just try and catch his way back up through the Metamorph farm.
Alright, man. He thought he was just keeping Secret honest. Blinking forward, getting a stun, seeing what Secret are doing there, but
play for the late game, gonna start getting aggressive.
Smoke up straight into MP. MP His quick reactions with Tornado may be able to save his life. Pilot Eye is instead going to be the one caught out. MP continues to run up. Pilot Eye tanks the smoke, and the team is going to look for more, see if they can catch anybody else. They really shouldn't, but MP gets a little close to Biver. Tornado goes down. RMN makes a blind jump in, not hitting anything there, but he does get some vision. Looks like Secret are actually going to fight this one out, though. Mid-1 has popped the Metamorphosis. He turns, quickly kills the Crystal Maiden. MP is being chased away. Pycat, they've got the vision on him, but they just need to close the distance. The Heat-Seeking Missile will manage to pick that up. That kills Puppy. He's also going to go down. Mid-1 finally TPs away. I thought for sure Secret were going to just TP out, but it looks like they tried to stage some sort of turnaround.
Yeah, perhaps some of the TPs even on cooldown as well. Like they were just, it felt like they were just kind of trapped a bit up there. And I love the call from Navi. It looked like, okay, they got the pick by Roche, they just take Roche, but they recognize weakness and that their opponents were fleeing, and they have such great catch with the Slider Axe. Speaking of which, they've now picked another. The Observer Ward setting up a free kill. Now I imagine they probably finally decide, okay, enough heroes are dead, we don't see any more pickoffs, let's take Roche.
Enigma trying to scout right now with the Eidolons. It looks like they really do want to try and fight this one, but it's very risky. The Tornado has already interrupted Navi, but Navi, a bounce out of the pit, started threatening that Enigma. Nice three-man call from General on the lower side. He's able to finish off one. They get off the turnaround, though, from mid-1. He managed to get the Sunder down, but it's still not enough to finish off General, thanks in part to Dendy with the big-time nukes, and the laser miss percentage means that there is no hope for Secret to be able to... Yeah, that was beautiful. I think of the combination, right? Slardar keeping Kezu back on one side, and General getting that brilliant initiation. Speaking of Kezu, looks like he's dead, as that mech is not going to be enough to save him from all this power of Navi. So once again, they start going for some sort of objective. 27 minutes in with almost a 10,000 gold lead, almost 20,000 experience. There's the Lincoln's pop. They're going to be able to get the swap back. Disruption goes down. They're going to try and target Pycat down first. It's going to cost Puppy his life, but RMN, nice introduction there with a blink in and a crush, keeps the rest of Secret at bay. So
really get on top of him. That's where you're always going to have to rely on your teammates, the Invoker, to find him with a Tornado, rely on the Vengeful Spirit to find him with that swap, and that's where I think Secret are going to have their biggest struggles. Like, yeah, the Luna on the front lines can be dealt with, but Navi's only ever going to come fight at you with the Luna on the front lines if Luna has an Aegis. And that's something which Navi are just going to probably wait for before they go for any aggressive high ground push.
So in that case, if the Tinker is going to get stronger later on to the game, do you think that
just defending high ground with the BKB seems fine? All mid-1.
They're going to catch something here. Mid-1, his TP is going to be canceled. That is so bad. They know they're giving up mid-1. They know he's dead. So the rest are going to be able to escape. MP and Kezu were able to get out, but a nice net there. From Seeking Missiles on his backside. He'll have the back of an MP. Tornado EMP, burned out General. Still, the call opportunity's there, but he misses it very slightly. MP is still caught, though. RMN managed to get the crush onto him, so they still get a bigger hero than Puppy, for sure. MP's Invoker goes down. They see Tinker now for a moment.
The smoke's about to end, and there's a ward there.
Oh, they see Slardar, and now bad news for Secret.
I don't see this ending well for Secret.
No, it's certainly not. Pilot Eye is going to be the first one down. Fortunately, no Culling Blade. That movement speed, not going to save Cat. Oh, no, he does get the blink away.
The free rack. I mean, that's a worth going for kind of play, but Navi's positioning was really good there. That was very well spaced by them.
Pycat getting some damage on a Puppy. The follow-up is there from the Tinker. Shrine going to be activated here, trying to go for Pycat. He gets a Force Staff away, and the initiation from RMN also stops that one. He is going to be caught by the swap from Puppy, but it makes sure that the Aegis stays intact for Navi, and they can just reset in another minute.
Reset without...
Off that tier 3 and crack open the bottom lane of Raxus.
Reflection very annoying, but not annoying enough to deter Pycat.
Pycat with a Soul Catcher on him. There's the initiation from General. A disruption counter out from Pylite Die. Helps out mid-1. He still has the Sunder ready to go, too. He's about half HP. Now the lasers start coming in. The black hole. It's a good one. He managed to catch 2, but Dendy's still in the back line, dishing out the damage. General almost going down with the Urn Charge. Not quite good enough. A Sunstrike, maybe. Oh, General! He stopped point blank right in front of the Sunstrike like he knew. Secret now have to bounce back with Kezu by...
That's guaranteed lane of wreck with BKB, but... Either way, not the end of the world. Still very good position for Navi to be in. They may actually catch
mid-1. You can't get caught like this. The Blade Mail's going to go down. They have the amp and crush. It's not even close. 50 seconds down for the Terror Blade. Waiting for that initiation from the Enigma. Gods, I might have lost you, by the way.
I'm back. I just...
All right, okay. Oh, there's the initiation, the black hole, and the BKB. Black hole used on Pycat. That's going to be life number 1. But on the back lines, Dendy's already getting a lot of damage on MP. A swap is necessary. Puppy may lose his life for that one. RMN, oh, in the back lines, he barely got caught by the last shot of the tier 4 tower and ends up dying because of it. So
instead of trying to brute force the push, they just blink in, hex someone, try and burst them down. But there's swap as well as disruption, so Secret have 2 very good saves.
There's the next black hole. That'll be an easy kill on Pycat. Navi not even going to try and contest that. They do get the tier 3 tower when it's all said and done, so...
Begins.
Yeah, you got to make sure you eat a hearty meal, use the bathroom, all that before you casted those secret matches. Bottom lane, MP, this is a big pickup. They've got the Scythe of Ice to combo stun him. This should be just a free pickoff and a forced buyback now from MP. They're closing in on all lanes, too. Pushing in mid, pushing in bottom. Now the Luna comes forward with his BKB. There goes the black hole. Pycat's going to be torn apart pretty quickly by mid one as he pops his BKB, but the Satanic goes down. Pycat's actually surviving. Now the call. He gets a full heal out on Pycat. Yeah, Terrorblade's dead. He doesn't have Metamorphosis. Black hole comes back in from Kezu on a smidgen of HP. They might just be able to finish off Pycat, but no, he survives. The lifesteal goes going in, and now the laser. They cannot put the damage, and it's all over for Secret just like that. They get the swap onto Dendy, a good sender, but Midwan is left against so many heroes by himself. Pycat comes back in for round 2. Midwan amplified up, calling Blade on the back lines, and that's it. GG called from Secret. They held on respectively for the last 20 or 30 minutes, but comeback was...
Trying not to get harassed too much, but with the side blades, that's something where Dendy can put good pressure onto mid one.
Puppy gonna throw out the roll here. Dendy tries to sidestep it, but doesn't actually hit it, and Puppy is gonna be able to slow down Dendy enough to be able to get that first blood. So the Arcane Curse eating through the refraction and the constant damage coming in from mid one does prove to be enough. Locking their way, this ward is gonna wear out. Puppy spots it, realizes that's been causing him a lot of issues in lane. The smoke pops on the side of Navi as well, but they haven't been scouted just yet. They're going to throw another ward here. They spot Puppy, not going to go for it. Now the kick comes out, the roll misses, and Biver will be able to get some distance. Telekinesis, throwback into Pylai Die. They need to be able to stay ahead of this glimpse. Pylai Die is not going to be able to get him as it's only level 1 glimpse. RMN comes back, goes for the kill on mid 1, trades away his life to make sure that happens. General's going to be able to pick up a lot. It looks like Pylai Die may also go down with Dendy now coming in. MP, he's going to join the fight as well with the dagger in. Puppy's trying to make his jukes around, but Dendy finds his old friend. Gonna get Pylai Die as well with the help of General. They turn now together to fight up against MP, but Kezu has made a surprise entrance. Dendy's out of mana. No more refraction charges for him, so they turn and fight against MP as best they can, but as fight they cannot win. General is forced away, the only surviving member of Navi in that engagement.
It feels like it wasn't a total disaster for Navi. They killed the Silencer. They trade, what, 2 supports? Both teams loop back to mid lane. He's level 6 now. It gives him some, it actually helps him recover. Despite him dying at the end, I would call that recovery for him. And now he's got a kill on Silencer.
Yeah, mid one.
Has the traps.
He's donezo.
General's been very good with his early game pressure. He rotates mid. He came before that fight even started to help make sure things went all right for them. Now he comes mid again. General's being very active.
RMN realizes a little bit too late. He sandstorms underneath the sentry and will be giving the kill to MP. Kezu's in some trouble. He's going to be telekinesis pulled back, but uh-oh, Biver, what did you do? He was actually taking all the tower shots that whole entire time, so he is going to go down here. Kezu survives. He's going to pull back on Pycat, but they're not healthy enough to threaten that hero.
Well, this is going to perhaps stabilize things a bit for Kezu now. He's level 6. Back to the jungle he goes. When you get what farm he can. Pycat's gone for an aggressive swap though at top. He wants the solo kill. I think he may pay for this with his life if he's not careful though.
Oh, Pycat, you crazy. He gets the kill on support, but oh no, the misroll by Puppy. Now the counter from RMN as they get the burrow strike. Mid one gets the silence on a Pycat, but it doesn't do anything as Pycat's just ready to full right click down the Earth Spirit and will survive through all of that. So Pycat will get some pretty decent recovery time, right? Vengeful Spirit can get quite active, and Dendy can start playing off those neutrals pretty well, especially if they can get another kill on a mid one, swap back into the burrow strike. Beautiful combination of stuns, well coordinated by Navi to get yet another kill on that mid laner. Nobody wants to be near right now, and poor Piver, he's going to get a up close and personal touch. The amplified damage actually wears out here, and they are going to be able to get another dagger, and there it is, the pullback. And he knows he's done for. MP is going to have a pretty fast Desolator at this rate.
Yeah, that's going to be with the
that damage around, but there's probably clutch scenarios, right, with that amplified damage, say on Weaver, where you desperately would want that purge at the right time.
Yeah, getting rid of the amp and also slowing enemies can be nice, but top lane
Kezu's being bait. Yeah, he's baiting out this whole entire situation for Secret. Secret are still here in force. Navi didn't expect it. They're going to lose Pycat for it unless Pycat... Nah, MP's got him. He's going to be able to jump to him, gets a magic missile, glimpse back. Pycat turns, kills Puppy at least, but now Dendy's here with a haste rune. What a haste to pick up. He joins in. They trade 1 for 4, make it 1 for 5. Because mid one, you might as well be a support at this point. He's dropped down so far, and net worth has not progressed at all because the
rush the 4 stuff on this hero because of how important mobility is, so that you just don't just instantly die in these fights. Going for this Midas, to me, just means he's going to keep on dying more and more in these clashes. But
silence, they need a crit here. RMN, there it is. Just before the silence fades and the burst strike was up, he gets the crit necessary for up. They put on a really good performance game 1, and it seems like game 2 is an even cleaner performance, excluding Dendy's death here. It looks like he's going to be caught out by the rotation from Secret here in the top lane. And the rest of Navi were taking bottom.
Yeah, Dendy quite a bit alone there. I imagine Navi will ideally look to get down some deep wards here. They've only got the one on the Rubik. All MPs walked into them. That's...
MP, there goes the global silence, so it stops the epicenter. That's going to be pretty decent. Biver's going to be the first target here as Puppy rolls in with a big-time combination, doing a lot of damage to Dendy. Static Storm laid out by Pylai as well. Navi, they're dropping like flies now as the physical damage is not enough to finish up any one of these heroes. Armin comes in with a 2-man burrow strike, and maybe I lied. Pycat does manage to pick up one, looking for a second one now as MP jumps back in. RMN with the amplified damage. MP, he wants a bigger kill, though. He looks towards General, starts running over there, thinking about it. Pycat stunned up a little bit. Pylai will finally drop to General. He's dropping lower and lower, though, with his Arcane Curse. Mid one's actually going to be able to pick up that kill as MP jumps in to finish off Pycat. Navi lose the fight dramatically against Secret. All 3 cores staying alive and finishing off Navi.
Whoa, that's some turnaround there. They were managed to just get
smoking, but against Templar Assassin, I think you do. They got spotted out by a trap. Navi are in a position trying to take the high ground. They're actually going to push out now. Pycat is going to be immediately blown up here with underneath the Static Storm. They're going to glimpse back Dendy. And that, I'm not sure what kind of movement they thought.
On the Navi side, like even with the sentry there, there's still a trap in the Roche pit. You can just constantly move past that.
They have the ward in place to be able to get that. The glimpse in, Static Storm. They're going to commit everything they have to bring down this carry. They know how important he is for sustained damage in these team fights.
It's either a Roche.
Navi kind of want to force this real quickly. They rotated, but then Puppy went off map. He backed away from that, defending that tier 2 tower.
BKB, that's why.
Okay, this is definitely going to be a big pickup. Kezu looks for the initiation. Dendy's already picked up the one. Disruptor's down. MP's going to be up next. They managed to get the stun on him. There goes that Aegis. Kezu caught by the bugs. He's not going to be able to reinitiate with that. Now he's immediately peppered away by Dendy. BKB activated by MP, and they blow up Dendy before a refraction can come back in. A global silence activated. Pycat's now fighting into Puppy. Gets the swap out. Turns and fights a little bit more. The epicenter's here, but the BKB still activated by MP. Dodges most of that damage, and they'll clean up Navi members 1, 2, and maybe a 4th in RMN. Yeah, he's not making it out. Spotted out. Secret managed to lock him down, and would start off with Navi on that BKB on Dendy. I personally thought they were going to wait for the B counter. That PA's natural evasion, but that's going to be a long time coming unless Navi can still make a fight happen. Static Storm immediately laid down as RMN tries to go for the initiation. Countered up Navi with that ultimate on cooldown, still kind of hanging around thinking maybe they can fight. General's going to be stunned up. If they can get the crit, they got him! Corrosive Haze, and immediately gets the crit to follow that one up, eliminating General, and now all bets are off. Navi, there's no way they can win an engagement going back in. Pycat's going to be the extra cleanup with a glimpse back, and Secret take another 4 against Navi.
Right. That is, and Secret are in a spot to break through a lane of racks here. They are pretty short respawn timers, and there is still global silence over Secret, and that's where they're like, well, they're respawning, but we've got global silence.
Here comes the epicenter. They're going to try and blow up MP with all this magic damage. The global silence goes down. It's not... oh, it is enough. MP actually managed to get the blink away. Evades all the shots from the tower as well. Navi hold their tier 3, but they wanted so much more of that. That's why Pycat comes in. Oh, he meant to dodge the stun, but it may not be enough. A good burrow strike comes in. Pycat fighting up against MP, but he can't win that engagement. Dendy will finish him off, gets a little bit of vengeance for his ally, but they need to be able to catch so much more. The TPN, Pylai Die going to be caught. Static Storms, 10 at a TP away. Won't manage to make it out alive. A 1 for 3, thanks in part to Pycat's ballsy-ass Shrine TP. They're going to be able to find a fourth one, it looks like. Puppy gets a kick out, roll away, but RMN can blink in. Slowed down by the trap, and that is going to be a gem going the way of Navi. What a nasty turn of events after it's been secret, back-to-back. Navi finally show a little bit of strength in them.
Rush bit soon, they're going to scout it out again, and that gives them the intel that they need to go now.
They know that time lapse is on cooldown. I think they want to force that engagement during this time. They managed to get the burrow strike onto mid 1, but the Static Storm, and they're actually going to go for it. They snatch up the Aegis onto mid 1. He's going to fight this one out with MP against Pycat inside the pit. He's gone, and Navi have aborted this whole entire fight. They're going to lose a couple more. That's going to be RMN going down. Maybe we'll see, hopefully not Dandy.
Heavy armor items. You've got the Earth Spirit going for the Crimson Guard into a casual chainmail. He's going to be going into a Solar Crest off of this. So everyone is just itemizing differently because of the Navi lineup.
Pull back on RMN. Puppy misses the kick there, but Kezu will be in place for the crush. Get a pick off.
Split push is going to be very annoying, though, this game.
That'll be much bigger. Still have the refraction going. Managed to get the blink away. A BKB going to be used. Back over to bottom lane. General fighting it out with Kezu. Pops his BKB. Diffuses up Kezu. Stopping that sprint. Stopping his progression into the base. Managed to pick up that kill. Time lapse away. Back over to mid. Some pings going out. Looks like they're going to try and cut down. Just keep on buying your team time with these sort of plays. If he can actually get out, it'll even be better. But he is going to be glimpsed up. Has a blink up in a second or burrow strike, but I don't think he's going to have a chance to use it. That is still 5 members of Secret in the bottom lane, and they're all going to have to TP or play somehow defensively. They may still catch him. Kick. Is it in time? Oh, Pycat gets nailed just before the TP can complete. Pycat pops the Lotus Orb, turns and fights, hoping to be able to get at least one, but Puppy is not even close to death. He gets that one. General almost gets the tier 2. In mid spirit, and I think it was a good suggestion. Pycat seems to agree so. He's trying to pick that item up now. Do you think the Ags on Weaver is ever going to be a thing that we talk about for this game, or should he just build straight damage? Hold on, RMN goes on a Pylai Die. Abyssal Blade goes out. MP is going to be able to collect this kill, looks like, with a glimpse back into a crush. RMN has no hope of escape, and Secret are slowly but surely getting Navi out of position more.
They know they can go uphill now.
Oh, God. They have so much good information. Such a good opportunity to find this initiation. Get the quick kill. But Pylai Die spots him out. The Kezu. He gets the 3-man crush. The Static Storm follow up. Puppy gets some combo stuns. Pycat is going to get dropped, and so is Dendy. They have no response. RMN comes in with the epicenter, but it's not going to do enough. All the magic damage is gone. And General, he's trying to get away now, but he may still be caught as well. MP locks him down, gets the bash dagger, and they finish him off. Faber will be the last one alive. 5 down from Navi. Secret went from taking Roshan. Worse than just watching you get megas like this. Melee Rax is going to be dropping low now. 14 seconds till the Weaver's up. Dendy immediately gets stunned up, and the Lotus Orb does a lot of work. It already scythed the Vice up mid-1 and got the stun onto the MP, but he still managed to complete up Dendy. Keep on going. Glimpse back. Pycat going to be the next core that gets dropped, and right as Weaver comes alive, he finds his team is already called the GG. Navi will lose game 2 to Secret, and we will see another game 3.
He also got the bounty rune too, which is pretty nice, so it gives him a little boost. So he'll have boots at least at a decent time. Feels like he's going to reach like a similar timing on his level 4 plus boots as last game with the Iron Talon. Dendy, though, has vacated his lane and gone jungle. He's having a very rough time once again. This is actually worse than last game. What's happened to him, so this is, and that's with that early smoke, so this is a bit of a concern.
Pylai Die goes down. Armed was contesting the easy camp pull, and I guess they found the opportunity to get a burrow strike on the Disruptor, turning things around. MP Making a jump on a general here, thinking that maybe with Pylai Die, they can actually do something here. They've got 2 versus 3. RMN kind of sticking around, seeing if he can help general if possible. He still has a call ready to go. The stun's going to land. They get the slow, and that will be the end of general, even with that armor upgrade. So 1-1 now.
Yeah, RMN could have gone in for a stun, but unless they got really lucky with the axe spins, that would have been 2 deaths. So it makes the safe play and just lets the axe go down. 3 heroes rotate for that, and you're still doing very well in this offlane, and now Axe can TP in, and you can look to turn around and fight. He brings a salve, and Pylai Die's going to be very careful.
Kezu, it's dropped. Nice little pick up there. Kezu trying to make that lane. That successful scan, but Navi have already exited stage right. Roll in, attempt to go on to Dendi here, misses the roll in, will manage to hit the kick though. Dendi has a refraction, fresh up. It's going to be eaten through pretty quickly by that orb of venom of puppies, and that's going to be it. But
in bottom though.
Yeah, those supports showing in mid lane means RMN feels pretty comfortable going for MP. MP, he knows he's not feeling comfortable. He tries to eat his way through the trees. Nice juke out there. Phantom Strike just before the Burrow Strike could come in from RMN. Over to the left-hand side. We missed that one. The Rubik goes down. Looks like Puppy and Kezu managed to catch Bane. Haven't gotten a kill on him either.
And all he needs is to hit like a good timing on like his phase boots Aquila or even just phase Bassi, and then with an amp damage he does more than enough damage with the stifling daggers. Like a level 7 PA rotating top with phase boots is scary in itself, assuming you have the amp damage.
Can we get a little lucky here with spins? Nah. Puppy, oh, he actually gets blocked up by that one. I thought RMN was too far to the south, but he does get in front of that one. RMN maybe the turnaround kill, Burrow Strike coming up, but he does have the curse on him. And last shot there from mid one, that's going to be -2, maybe -4. General's also going to be pulled back by the glimpse. Mid one gets the extra intelligence to start that snowball rolling.
Yeah. Axe, not a hero you want to be losing too much int on as well. One of the heroes that does run into mana problems early on, and Sanking, same thing. Like you're playing a support Sanking with Tranquil Boots, so you're not going the arcanes. Losing that precious int can really cost you later on when you go for epicenters.
They're going for Kezu here. Burrow Strike will land up. They'll get that kill. Meanwhile, Biver did die again here. Looks like Puppy managed to catch him in the mid lane. Biver's been kind of showing him. Could have tried to make that go 1 versus 3, but not 3 versus 2. General, he's kind of being kited around. He knows he's dead. He tries to go for Pylai Die. See if Pi mispositions himself, but no such luck. The PA is in full laning phase dominance now. You've got phase boots, you've got maxed out stifling dagger. Even an axe can't deal with that.
Yeah, this bottom lane has been won by Secret at this point. 3 deaths on the axe, not looking like he's going to get a fast blink time. He can't fall back to the jungle now. Dendi making up for lost time in the mid lane, finally shows up once again with the help of some support to take out and punish mid one. They can quickly snowball, because right now they're still fairly squishy. Like an axe really isn't, until he gets the Vanguard and maybe even a Vanguard and a Blade Mail, isn't all too scary, so they need to get good initiations.
Oh, that was not the place to TP.
Ooh. Ooh. Flashbacks to that pick off on his Invoker in game 1. Sometimes you just get a bit unlucky with where you decide to rotate to.
And now they're going to try and take the tier 1 tower. They're actually going to fight this one with the global silence and the entrance of Puppy. He gets a really good ultimate that finishes off the Templar Assassin. They're going to pull back Pycat as well into the Static Storm. Couldn't get him though. He already had the Shukuchi out, so he got out of the kinetic field. Mid one is culling bladed up, and now Pycat looks to be able to find those extra kills. He wants Pylai Die. 5 seconds till the cooldown's up. They really want to be able to catch MP again. They pressured him in lane. They want to pressure him again. They're going to be able to get the blink call in from General. Jump in from Dendi. Follow that one up. A miss percentage. Dodges the meld strike, but it's still not enough. They do manage to pick up that kill. Mass TP's in from Secret, but they're going to be coming in 1 by 1. The supports first. Static Storm laid out. Catches 2, as well as an ultimate out from Puppy. That's a lot of damage over time. The Dendi tries to just get out of there with a TP, but a glimpse stops him. More damage out from the Earth Spirit ultimate. General, he knows he's dead. He tries to get whatever damage he can. Pycat chases down Puppy into the trees. Puppy actually gets uphill, and now Pycat's in trouble. RMN comes back in. The damage over time, a little bit more. Gets Pi. Little bit of pop. Dendi comes back in. Gets the Slardar as well. Now it's just mid one against the world. Refraction. Dendi, what are you doing? He's going to die as well. Mid one actually gets the man up and finishes off Navi in style, despite having a...
I was like, Dendi, what's going on? But he pops it, goes in, gets 2 kills, and it felt like he was just a... He just assumed, he tried to TP out. I don't know, maybe he didn't realize that his TP got cancelled or something.
Nice play from Secret.
Yeah, they followed up with another pick. They'd love to get into the Roshan pit. They've got good vision around the area. It's just how much they're worried to take Roshan because the blade mail onto the PA can be really problematic. But without those extra items, right now, Secret, if they should be strong enough to take Aegis. But Navi are trying to get in there and trying to stop this one.
They need the swarm badly from Pycat, and if it connects pretty well, Global Silence goes down, but Roshan is still not dead. It's going to take some time. Full commitment. RMN makes the jump in. Static Storm laid out preemptively. Now the jump in from Dendy. It may cost him. He managed to pick up the Aegis, but he's going to lose this life pretty soon. Already 2 down. The big 2 cores of Secret. Now it's just going to be cleanup time for Navi. They're going to be able to get Puppy and a jump forward. General catches Pylai Die, gets him with the slow, the Battle Hunger. RMN will gladly oblige with a follow-up. Gets the Burrow Strike, and Dendy is here to collect that kill. Or not. RMN will take it for his Blink Dagger. What a jump in from Dendy, jumping into the Static Storm like that.
It's not going to be quite the influential item it was last game because Axe with a Blink Blade Mail and gets a bit of extra HP in the Vanguard, suddenly he can fight.
Dendy, with the initiation from RMN, will get a clean pickoff on Puppy, allowing them to take control of this Tier 2 tower area. Glimpse back, but...
The Navi cores once you lose that map control.
Man, how much do you think... I mean, I think it's a decent percentage. Glimpse back, pulled in once again. We've seen the story time and time again from RMN. I was going to ask you, how much of this aggressive play from RMN, how much do you think is intentional? The way... Yeah, there's a lot of time where he just bought space. General is going to be target here of Secret's full rotation. They're going to get the glimpse back deep inside their jungle. Even Static Storm being used just to ensure this big kill on the Axe. 45 seconds. We'll see what Secret does with this window.
Yeah, I mean, I like this game.
Another glimpse. Another opportunity for Pylai Die. He's just not quite in range. RMN, there it is. He finally gets it pulled back. RMN. Dead again. I feel like this kind of play that RMN is doing, this kind of style, great when you need to buy time for your team, but Secret obviously knowing something similar tried to go for the smoke interception.
I saw MP have this item queued up. I was wondering if he was just like kind of trolling a bit. He's gone for the blink. He's going for that before the BKB too.
Oh, Epicenter coming in. RMN, though, he's going to find nothing to connect with. Pylai Die sitting there on the front lines, taunting them. They are going to go on to Pi here. He's got the Ghost Scepter, but won't be able to get it off before Dendy's Melt Strike hits. So now it is still 4 versus 5, even without the Epicenter.
And then can instantly blink away. So he's very calculated about it, and the chance of getting caught is pretty low. Top lane, though.
Oh, 2-man crush. That's going to be perfect. They're going to be able to go for General first. Global Silence. They find Pycat popped out an Invis, and they're like, oh, hey, we hit 2. We're going to be able to get 2 as well. Biver on this side with the Earth Spirit ultimate still on him, but the damage is still too quick for him. They lose 3 on the side of Navi. Secret, they've been...
the positioning of Navi.
Beggars can't be
and
choosers.
Right now, Secret have pretty good positioning.
Yeah, Secret on the high ground here. Blink forward by General. They do manage to catch Mid-Wan here. Mid-Wan's by himself. He's just going to get blown apart by the 3 cores. And Secret may try and fight this one out. MP pops his BKB, turns, goes for RMN, but the BKBs of Navi rendering so many of these heroes too tanky for Secret to deal with. MP turns, fights, tries to get a Blink Strike. He gets Biver, but come on. It's just a hard 5 position. They've lost 3 from Secret, and they're going to be forced.
A good move out to contest that Roshan. It's been RMN so many times scouting these out, and with the Observer here, he's in the perfect spot to once again reveal the smoke.
General comes in, managed to get the 2-man call. Denny tries to follow this one up. They're going to be able to take down 2. Kezu, he actually gets crushed up. RMN managed to hit that one. Triple kill for General. Pylai Die. Ghost Scepter as much as you want. You're delaying the inevitable, my friend. He will also get dropped. 4 down from Secret. 2 buybacks are up. The 2 cores are the ones lacking the buyback. They don't have any smokes, I presume, to work with. And they would have been too late anyway. Puppy's going to get caught out here. RMN slows him down. Enough for Biver to get the telekinesis. Now they can get the crush off as well. Puppy is down. He has buyback. And they're going to need it. They're going to need their full 5 against Navi, who are feeling comfortable with their openings here. The combo stuns on Pycat don't mean much with that Aegis in hand. Now Mid-Wan's going to jump forward with a Scythe of Ice, threatening Pycat's life as best as possible. He gets a Force Staff deeper into the base, actually, and that is where his Aegis is going to go up. But he does have a BKB. He's going to go ahead and pop that one, turn towards the mid lane of Rax. Decides to get a little bit of damage onto MP. Still focused on the game plan of objectives here. The glyph goes down. Puppy tries to make his initiation, jumps forward. Global Silence is out, but Navi, they've gotten themselves pretty far back, even smoking for some of those heroes in the back lines. Now General goes in big. He manages to catch MP with a blade mail with Dendy on the damage dealing. They're going to be able to finish him off. There goes a buyback. Already one. Maybe Puppy. That's going to make it two. Another Culling Blade out. Epicenter comes in. RMN hits it big time, almost finishing off Pylai, dying, getting a lot of damage onto mid one. Padcat right on top of mid one. Knows this is the big damage dealer. He needs to be able to finish him off. The time lapse goes down. Oh, PA gets dropped again. Mid one goes down. He has a buyback, but he's losing all of his allies here. And how can a silencer possibly stop this by himself? Well, if they have the combo stuns on Pycat, maybe they can actually do it. Jump forward here. General does manage to get the call on a mid one with the blade mail still going out. He needs some extra damage though, and he may not be able to have it. General dieback just like that. 90 seconds down. The rest of Navi have played it a little bit safer. They're going to go for a pick.
Looking for the pick, yeah.
They got Puppy. Oh, nice three-man crush out from Kezu. Maybe they turn this around. Pylai Die has Static Storm. Can he catch something here? They're going to go forward. Glimpse back. Dendy turns around. Oh, one shot Puppy just like that with the corrosive haze on him. He makes short work of Puppy, the captain at this melee racks, thanks in part to the heart and cheese that he still has his backup.
It's so tough. Like, you're slowly losing your tier 4 towers.
They have to make a full commitment here. They're going to try and finish off Pycat. They have the Lotus Orb. A couple of force staffs. They do get him away. MP and his BKB were not enough to be able to finish on Pycat, who time lapses to full health and will go for that melee. Rax finishing up. That should be Megas. One hit left. Combo stuns. Pycat. Could he get dropped again here? He doesn't have time lapse. He gets it up just in time. Bounces back a dagger over to MP. That's Megas now that Secret have to contend with. Navi. They smell blood. They're going to be able to catch Midwan here with a small stun. Midwan gets back to the fountain. General manages to catch MP with the blade mail to help with Dandy once again. They're going to try and get this combination, but MP goes for the back lines. Pycat, as the damage dealer, feels a little bit of threat. Time lapses all off. Finishes off Midwan, and that'll be it. Pylai Die will have to watch once again as his throne explodes. Navi take game number 3 in the